Thank you for coming, those of us that could come to represent the college at this very, very significant moment for us and for the supporters of Dr. Williams. Dr. Williams has been involved in a lot of plant research, in particular the guinea hen and others. But we're not the only one who recognizes it. There are others. And so this morning we have Dr. John.
Not Doctor.
Not Dr. John. He's going to come to us in a little while to tell us why he's here and what he plans to do. But before that, we have some faces in the room that we don't know. And so we're going to do a little introduction. And we just say where we are from and our association with UTech, if any, and our relationship with Dr. Williams, because that's why we are all here. And I'm going to maybe start on this side.
Great. So good morning. I'm Corda Listen, admin support of Educational Science.
Thank you.
Carol Walker Fender, admin support in the School of Allied Health and Wellness.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrea Daly, and I'm the School of Pharmacy.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Delva Barnes, and I'm the administrator for the college.
Morning, everyone. I'm Ellen Campbell-Duzon. I'm Associate Professor, College of Health Sciences, and I'm a huge fan of Professor Williams.
Morning, everyone. I'm Alicia Spencer, and I'm the admin support for the School of Allied Health and Wellness.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pierre Gordon. I'm privileged employed to FMD, working at the College of Health Sciences as office attendance. And Dr. Williams is my very, very good friend.
Good day, everyone. My name is Melissa Nelson, admin support for School of Pharmacy. I'm a huge fan of Dr. Williams' work. His impressive work, I can't fathom, the entire time that he put in his work, and I'm happy that he can be awarded for such stellar work. Very good.
Nice. Stanton Mighty Dixon, Technical Officer, College of Science. I'm related to Dr. Williams, but I run interference for him. I get him the tea when he needs it. Because I have a 10 o'clock appointment and I need to run out. But I could not be here because I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan because of his phenomenal work, but more so I'm struck by the man's humility. That's the thing that strikes me most about Dr. Williams. And so I will build out it a little bit, but I just have to be here to support.
Morning, everybody. My name is Nancy Bell. I'm a friend of Dr. Williams.
Sorry, editorial reader. I guess I'm another friend of Dr. I've known him for over 40 years, and also I think I have an adjunct appointment as a associate professor of cardiology or something in the College of Health Sciences. So I'm told. That's to be verified. It was a privilege to be here because he's a great guy. We knew him from Calabar and his potential.
Morning, Ford Williams, Dr. Williams' brother.
We have supporters for Dr. Williams. They really put us on the map in a lot of ways. And he has received several awards for his outstanding work in the area of research, especially with plants. And that continues because he's a mentor to a lot of us here in the college when it comes to research. And not just a mentor, but really hands-on. He just published a paper last month, I think this is the most recent one, with Dr. Moncrief on tambourine, antimicrobial activities with using the tambourine. And he has been doing a lot of work like that behind the scenes with our students and with our lecturers. And we are extremely proud of his performance. But as I said before, we are not the only one who recognize greatness, And so Mr. Hines, who is also the host of a talk show from New York, they have recognized how significant this man is. And he wrote to say they really wanted to do an award to Dr. Williams. And he wanted as many of the college family to be in on it in terms of seeing what's happening. And I thought that was really phenomenal.
I want to say a very special thank you to Dr. Shelley for having organized this at such a short notice. Dr. Williams was supposed to have gotten an award last year,
I give awards out each year, my talk show, or our talk show, I tell you. And I was in New York arranging the hotel accommodations, talking to the airport people to try and get a flight up for him. And they said to me, John, could you do it in Jamaica? I wrote the Minister of Health through a connection. And we sent information about my show, about myself, usual stuff. And I'm yet to hear back from his assistant. Because I think something like this, not from my perspective, but from the general perspective, it's fairly important to recognize people beyond Bolt and Bob Marley. Yeah. I called Dr. Lawrence as a doctor because I even said to Medallion Hall, I'm going to hear from Dr. Tufton. And if he gives me a date down the road, a month or two, I'll go back and come back for the ceremonies. So I want to say a very, very special thank you. We are that ad hocly organized. We tend to do things a little more organized than this was done, but you have done a phenomenal job. So on behalf of my talk show, I want to say a big thank you to you again, man. The original motto of the talk show was this: we're bigger than reggae, we're bigger than white, we're bigger than weed. We talk. That was the original motto. The show does more than just talk. It's a service-oriented show. And I'm very, very strong in servicing. And I'm a used car salesman. I was 35, 40 years in New York. To be a used car salesman and to be a little bit successful, if I say so about myself, the level of trust has to be so high between yourself and the client that so the talk show is very, 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 very important to me as in terms of servicing. I have two lawyers aboard, Courtney Smith, who I think is a brilliant, one of the brightest lawyers in the United States. One of the brightest lawyers in the United States, immigration and criminal law. He brings his clientele, he's big in real estate. He's doing very well in real estate. I have also a retired teacher. Her name is Miss Janet Smith. Sort of conservative, but she gave a nice little twist. The old Jamaican teacher type. She's like that. And I have a Dr. Charles Jarvis, who lectures at John Jay University, John Jay College. And he's into Marcus Garvey. My producer now, who lives in Atlanta, is a blind fellow, Jamaican, worked at Cremo. Bright guy. I come the brains of the group. And his name is. So I met Dr. Williams through the papers. His work is so phenomenal. 28 years of research. It's a whole heap of time that, and I keep asking the same question every time I see him. How you have so much faith in yourself to know it doesn't work out right? And say a scientist just keep doing work. So it is with our deepest humility, sir, and deepest pleasure to present in Dr. Williams, hopefully with his first award from North America. From my parish, born in Silo, St. Elizabeth, he went to Norman Manley and Calabar high schools, and after went to University of West Indies, UWI, to pursue his bachelor's degree in 1987 in chemistry and zoology honors. For 5 years, in the Department of Basic Medical Sciences at the UWI, Kingston, Jamaica. He holds 3 postdoctoral fellowships. 3 postdoctoral fellowships. The first, which was done by UWI, monocampus regular insect control agents, while the other 2 were founded by the Alexander von Humboldt Foundation and were done at the University of Hollenheim, working on the medical pesticidal potential of Jamaican plants. Dr. Williams has developed the formula of the Guinea which is being used to treat cancers. He has also developed the bovine, is it bovine or bovine? Bovine. Bovine serum albumin, such as the Silver Jamaica and World Laureate Award from the American Biographical Institute. And was nominated, hear me now, nominated, this little man you saw, nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize in 2001. Let's give him a check. By the United Cultural Convention of the American Biographical Institute. At present, he works as an adjunct professor in the plant medicine in the College of Health at the University of Technology. With the greatest honor, sir, and the greatest pleasure.
In the front.
So we can get the banners.
Oh, you want the banner? Oh, the banner.
I'm gonna just push this away.
Is this?
Come over a little so you're in the middle of the banner. Right.
Great.
All right.
Can we all see it?
Yeah.
Then you like it now.
Okay, I must say thanks to Mr. Hines coming all the way from New York to give me this award. And my time here has been very fruitful. Some of my better papers, now I publish good papers, was done. 3 good papers I have now here. And support I get from Ms. Barnes, Dr. Shelley, everybody, Carl, anything. They see me come inside the cafeteria room or the seminar room sometime, just looking for ideas, sit down, no one is writing papers. These papers, they take time and a lot of energy to write. In fact, when Dr. Moncrief came to me and said, Lawrence, I have a paper here that some students, some work, and it take me 1 week to go over. It's like crossing out and editing and writing. And then I gave it to Dr. Moncrief. This you give me back? That we give an A for? I said, no, it's for the journal now. So it's a different business. So when he said to me, Doc, we got it without correction, I was so happy. And that is as a good journal. Yeah. So the time I spent here is getting better and better. And I just did some work with a group on tea tree oils that I told Dr. Taylor about. That is looking good also. So things are developing, and we look for more important work to develop. I'm just hoping that we get the lab, and every time I go somewhere and I can put in a few words for you to get a lab, I will do it. And so we are hopeful for good things to come. The guinea hen weed, we're in clinical trials now, and I must say I'm happy. It goes for stage 3, 2, and 1 cancer. I think a problem with stage 4, but if you diagnose early, it will cure diseases. So that's the big thing about it that the DTS is doing.
Well, thanks again, John. Welcome, sir. Thanks again. Thanks, folks.